Ahvaz steelworkers' families demand their release in protest. On Monday, December 24th, the families of detained Iran National Steel Group workers gathered outside the Khuzestan Governor's office, demanding the release of the detained Ahvaz steelworkers. A number of the steelworkers were also among the protesters. The protesters, of which many were children, held placards that read, "Father, I'm waiting for you. Free my father. Detained workers must be released. Worker is detained, thief is freed, and workers have economic demands." Security forces arrested more than 40 steel workers in the southern city of Ahvaz on December 16 and 17 in midnight raids. Reports indicate that a number of workers were released, but 26 of them are still in detention. Iran, third day of truckers' new nationwide strike. Truck drivers throughout Iran have launched a new fifth round of nationwide strikes across the country, and Monday marks the third day of this latest movement. The drivers are protesting low wages as prices are skyrocketing throughout the country. Farmers of Isfahan protest against water mismanagement policies. On Sunday, the farmers of Farzaneh, east of Isfahan province, held a demonstration in protest to the regime's corrupt policies, which has deprived them of the water they need to irrigate their lands. The farmers were chanting, "Noble farmers support us," and "Long live farmers, death to tyrants." The farmers also threatened officials by saying, "If you don't restore our right to water, we're ready for martyrdom." In the past years, the Iranian regime has engaged in a number of projects and policies that have diminished the water sources of Isfahan, where agriculture continues to remain one of the main sources of income and work for its citizens. Court of Appeals upholds prison sentence for jail teacher Mohammad Habibi. The Court of Appeals upheld a 10.5-year prison sentence for jail teacher Mohammad Habibi. Branch 36 of Tehran's Court of Appeals, presided by Judge Zargar, on October 24th sentenced Mr. Habibi to a 10.5-year sentence for assembly and collusion against national security, and spreading propaganda against the state, 74 lashes, a 2-year ban on leaving the country, and political and social activities. The Iranian authorities have subjected numerous teacher trade unionists to years of harassments, arbitrary arrests and detention, and lengthy prison sentences following unfair trials, according to Amnesty International. Iranian minor offender goes on hunger strike to protest authorities' failure to handle his case. Mohammad Reza Haddadi, a death row prisoner in Iran, has gone on hunger strike since November 22nd in protest to the authorities' failure to handle his case. The young man suffers from kidney and digestive problems and has undergone cardiac surgery. The hunger strike has worsened his physical condition and caused severe physical weakness. His father said Haddadi had been set up by his co-defendants, who were over 18 years of age at the time the crime was committed. Iran MP says flogging and executions are good means for market control. Amidst Iran's economic crisis, which has Iranian officials concerned about the increasing street protests, the chairman of the parliament's Committee on Industries and Mines encouraged the use of flogging and execution for economic offenders. If 2 people are thoroughly flogged and if 2 people are executed in a timely manner for controlling the market, it will be a lesson for everyone else, Aziz Akbarian said in an interview with the state-run Al-Borz radio. The judiciary has done good work in this regard, and I hope that it will end well, the representative of the towns of Karaj, Fardis, Ishtihad, and Asara added.